strap in the Turkiye against Dominican Republic. Pool B action at the FIVB Volleyball Women's World Championships. It's the 31-year-old Dominican captain, Niverka Marte. They're getting us underway. They transition into Karakurt, Turkey there for the first swing of the match. That's a tee-up for Braylin Martinez to get the first point of the match. Nice and clean on the downward there, Martinez, with 15 points on match day 2 against the Croatians. They already put the Croatians in their place in that second match in the pool. And Marte serves again. So down the line that time, it's going at Shaheen, but they transition it to Karakurt. Ebrar Karakurt looks across to Coach Guidetti. What do you think, she says? We're going to challenge that. The answer is not this early. Bright start, back-to-back for Dominican Republic. And Niverka Marte gets another serve from Deportivo Nacional, her club affiliation back home in Dominican Republic. So Shaheen has been absolutely on point thus far in this competition. And she gets her first score of the match, making it 2-1. And we'll then go to the serve line for her first release of the match. The Gazashabasi player and one of the Shaheen sisters in this squad. Great pickup, that was wonderful from Castillo. And they effect the pipe attack. Splendid finish that from Benya. Oh, well, Castillo did her bit. The dynamic libero. That flash of yellow getting down low and just kicking the ball up and preventing that floor touch. And the follow-up serve is into the net from Braylin Martinez. 3-2 here, first set. The elegant Zera Gunesh with the serve next for Turkey. They contain Osbey. A little bit out of system. It was the setter with that first touch after the block had been flicked. And Erdem can't scoop that to the opposite side for Shaheen. So the block working here for Dominican Republic. Just bounces off Karakurt on the downward in front of it. Difficult for a teammate to scramble in and do anything with that. 4-2. Oh. Baladin with the bullet. Great finish that. Karakurt now. She's only 22. Seems like she's been around forever. But all about the last World Champs cycle. That's how Turkey have come on. They actually didn't make much of an impact on the last World Championships in Japan 4 years ago. That on the back of them reaching the final in the first VNL competition that summer of 2018. Next year they got to the final of the Euros at home in Ankara. Great block. Well, they've hit the ground running here, Dominican Republic. That was the backslide. They'd isolated the blocker, but Peña Isabel says, you're not getting through. (6-3). Big serve, too big. So it's Hande Baladin from Exashibasi, the 25-year-old. Peña Isabel hits off the top of the block. Oh, Turkey do enough, but then get the set wrong. It carries all the way over. There's a clip off the antenna, meaning Shaheen can't do much with it. So here's Giancarlo Paula Pena Isabel. Big high rangy set. Shine gets a piece of the block. Good in. Goes up to Pena Isabel with the serve. Great technique on that swing there from Gaila Gonzalez. Led the scorers in the first match in the section, did Gaila Gonzalez. Now the serve is with Gineri Martinez, the 1.92 m middle blocker. Nice steady partnership she has with Geraldine Gonzalez. Jansu Ojbai. Good pass that. The way she just sort of twists that arm, forearm there on the reception there, Martinez. Just to try and get them into system, but it's Turkey who wrestle it. So it's a 1-point set here. Ojbai, good serve, forced the mistake. And they couldn't dump it over first overpass there. Oh. Well, Dominican Republic get a bit of a let-off. It's a good serve. When there was a mistake in the reception, that's when the ball should have been snapped back down onto the turf. But Turkey there missed the chance. So round for her second serve. Niverka Marte. Good pass. Ojbai, quick and flat. And we're going to see plenty more of that if service reception is on point for Turkey. The quick middle. Ojbai, Gunes, bang. Mistake forced. Oh, she makes a silk purse out of a sow's ear there, Gonzalez. Great strike. Thought the serve was going to be too difficult to control here. Great improvisation. So Braylin Martinez. Out of system, that means Baladin can do nothing more really than loop it up and over. There's a mistake. There's Karakurt hovering, lurking, hungry there for the free ball and puts it away, no worries. Level for the first time now in the match. Turkey at 10-10. Gunesh had a pair of aces in the Thailand match. Cheeky that from Pena Isabel. Ojbai gives it to Karakurt. That one-arm extension there from Castillo. Well played, Dominican Republic. Castillo does her bit. (11-10). Gaila Gonzalez. great block. That's been a leading part of their play so far in these World Champs. Bang on at the net when they were defending against Croatia, in particular, Dominican Republic. And that'll lift them. Another mistake. There's the pickup, way out of system there. It's Karakurt who ended up setting that. The quick middle and the punch down from Gineri Martinez. So Turkey with the setter Ojbey in the back row here as they receive serve.
The punkt reprezentacji Dominiki 14-10 for Dominican Republic. And it's time out for Turkey. Przerwa dla reprezentacji Turcji. No to tradycyjnie w przerwie sprawdzimy.
Time out is needed. Redetti's team are in a little bit of bother here first set.
5 transition. That's in tradition. More patient. You cannot see this second place. And then, or if you have the ball for attack, strong we attack. Attention, Talia, they're opening the block. Let the center be the blocker very open. You can go in the middle, they block out. Hey, precise, precise, precise. That is it. Let me get a free ball.
Witamy bramami, rytmicznymi bramami obie drużyny poprzednie.
(14-10). Karakurt to swing, great pickup. It's Gonzalez who sets it back there for Martinez. They're just too good at present here, Dominican Republic. Karakurt was shut down. Power comes through there, the block, the arms of Eder Erdem. Gonzalez again keeps it simple, nice and flat, and then they just rely on the block to do it. They didn't do it that time for Dominican Republic.
Number 3, Johnson is wide, is replaced by number 12, Eddie Shakin.
So here's Ebrar Karakurt. Two in the air. So there was an infraction there, just invading the net, the Dominican Republic. So it's a Turkey point. It's 15-12 here. Let's have a closer look. Merest touch of the net. Karakurt, 5 aces in this championship so far. The latest serve is defended, but Turkey is still with a chance. Dominican Republic slam the door again. That's a formidable piece of blocking play again. Monster block, turfing the ball back, Turkey aside. Gaila Gonzalez goes huge again, and that's long out the back. Well, Malia has replaced Hande Baladin here for the serve. No, forget it. Scratch it out. Gonzalez has enabled Dominican Republic to turn it over. It was a bit of a seam, but that swing was timed to nanosecond perfection.
The substitutions team Dominican Republic.
Well, it's an attack change for Dominican Republic. This is interesting. Camille Dominguez for Marte. That's the new setter. And the Bethania De La Cruz Pena in also as the new hitter. That's for Pena Isabel. Just reached too long. A swing by Shaheen.
18-13 for Dominican Republic, and the second timeout for
Guidetti again times out.
Witamy brawami drużyny wracające po przerwie.
Dominican Republic lead at Turkiye, 18-13 here. Clever. Elif Shahid is coming for Jansi Walshby. Now Eda Rodem. Good serve that. Oh, the switch into the middle. They production line it all the way across to Karakurt, who kills them softly. Opposite sides, coming in with that approach from the backcourt. Shapes to go huge, and then no. Let's just pop that down the side. Dink it. And now it's Dominican Republic's prerogative to time out here. Pena Isabel with that reception, out of system. Castillo gives it to Martinez. Now then, it's which way the cookie crumbles there. Sometimes they go against you, sometimes they go for you. Look at this, wraps the tape, just about squeezes over. Oh, fortune. 19-15, first set. Short serve, picker, Shaheen with that scramble. Karakurt, two hands it over, forcing mistakes all over the show here. And just when they suck them in, Martinez goes well. I can see that gap just shy of the baseline, and that's exactly where I'm going to put the ball. Much to ponder. Well, Ferhat Akbas, Croatia's coach, is a Turkish national. It's a very competitive grouping here in Gdansk. Remember, there are 4 first round pools. 24 teams at these World Champs. 6 teams in each pool. Top 4 go through to the second phase, which is another group phase. The team to emerge from this pool will travel down south to Lodz. In-out challenge going to come in here, I think, from Videtti. Spike was cross court. Got it. Got it. Caught the line. Big punch. So that's the turnover, making it 21-17. Next serve is with Turkiye and Shaliha Shahin. Good serve as well, that. A one-handed set from Mate. Well, they dump it into backcourt, then Karakurt. Nothing past that block for Ebrar Karakurt in this set. Now she'll go again. Yeah, she has to mix it up. She has to try and tip. A nudge. Now again, stuffs it through. Oh, they've got the measure of Ebrar Karakurt here. Quick in Dominican Republic. A few sort of failed attacks, and that puts the little gremlin in your mind if you're the attacker like Ebrar Karakurt is here. She knows that the power isn't getting through, so has to tip and push tip up and over and around the block. So Shahin flats it, crunch to the backcourt there. It's a fantastic piece of digging by Brayalin Martinez. Dominican Republic, oh, they are ripping through this pool play phase here in Gdansk. Some fantastic performances already. And they're just laying down another here against the Turks. So Brayalin Martinez. No control on that reception from Turkiye again. Oh, that's better. That's better, isn't it? That might just give them a platform. Malia Ishmailoglu there with Zeragunish. That's just a reminder. As Gunesh serves to the middle. At Martinez, again they block Turkiye. Oh, they force the miss. They force the miss there. A rare mistake. Geraldine Gonzalez, who made it. So Melia Boz, no mistaking her. One of the veteran players. Good serve as well, forced them out of system. Castillo, oh, that's a decent set in the circumstances. Pena Isabel with that cross court. The block forms and shuts the door again. So, set points in hand now for Dominican Republic. There'll be 5 of them. It'll be Geraldine Gonzalez now to try and wrap this first set up here for Dominican Republic. Quick middle, and that was a pull to the line, or a block touch, meaning Turkiye save a set point. Karagurt's A-game from the in-line is what's required here. Pick up. Well, Castillo sets up the pipe attack. Turkiye dig it up and out of the floor. I think Marcus Quick there, just going for the attack line of fault. Ivanov up in the chair. Uses one of his challenges. The referees are allowed to utilise the Hawkeye system. It was a floor touch, I think, actually, on reflection. That's what Dominican Republic are going for. They feel that they had the ball on the floor. As that Turkiye backcourt player came in to try and dig it, Shaheen. But was the ball down on the deck? No, it's a dig. She gets there, doesn't she? Well played. So the challenge unsuccessful. Ebra Karakurt beams one long, first set in the bag for Dominican Republic off the service fault from Ebra Karakurt. 25-21, Dominican Republic looking good. The steamroller continues. That is 2 and a bit matches played now in this championship. Dominican Republic yet to lose a set.
Na boisku po raz pierwszy w tym meczu pojawiły się cheerleaders Flex Sobot. Brawa od Państwa i dziewczyny.
Attacking numbers even. Dominican Republic 5 blocks, the Turkiye's 1. No one's aced yet.
Dziękujemy bardzo.
A z Państwa strony wyruszają właśnie animatorzy w czerwonych staweczkach. Mamy nagrodę od 2 teraz. Który sektor będzie najgłośniejszy, ten otrzyma nagrody. Który sektor najgłośniejszy?
Gdansk, the Ergo Arena. Pool B of the 2022 FIVB the Women's World Championships. Dominican Republic, the setup, receiving at the start of the second set. Big free ball there. Look at that scoop from Martinez. The timing on that was impeccable, as was the direction. Karakurt to hit. Mate didn't have much thinking time there after that. A swing from Karakurt had cleared the front court players. Just left a little bit unsighted. One. Baladin with a serve. Two-1 Dominican Republic. Karakurt wipes out. Just point by point the little building blocks that you need to put in place. The rally building, tally building, that's what they need from Karakurt. Oh, Gunesh with that serve forces the mistake, and the overpass is destroyed by Salia Shaheen. 2-2. Impudent little attempt there, just to squeeze it across the full width of the court there from Yoncaro Peña Isabel. Nice try. Great serve that from Gunesh. Oh, the one-handed save there. Magnificent by Gonzalez. It might just be a stay of execution, though. How have they managed to get that over? Karakurt punches to the corner. Well, they did well to keep the ball off the floor for so long there, Dominican Republic, but there was only ever going to be one outcome. Good service run here by Zara Gunesh. The Turkiye have hit a rhythm, really, for the first time in the match. Karakurt so far off the net there. Still makes Dominican Republic work, though. And that backslide for Karakurt again. She's missed. 5-4 now. Dominican Republic serving for parity. It'll be Gayla Gonzalez. Karakurt. Yeah. Slowly, the tally is rising. Great block punch that into back court. So that makes the Dominican Republic choose a decision in the front. Oh, well, Turkey have made a mistake there in their front court. So we're up to 6-5 now here in this second set. And the mistake was Karakurt's, the foot fault on the attack line. And Cairo Paula Pena Isabel here. To float, a good save that. Erdem tries to cut it low. So Ozbay, it's Akos, the libero has to set, doesn't matter. Eda Erdem stationed opposite side, cracks one to the line. That's a hustle, because they're way out of system there, Turkey. So there's Şahin. Super pick-up. They've found their mojo. It's that same approach. It's Erdem. Super save that by Şahin. Şahin, Ozbay, Karakurt, oh yes! In the back court, but it presents no problem to her that time. No attack line fault, as there was the previous time they tried that. Now Shadiri Martinez. That's Baladin. Well, it's not 3 in a row for Eda. Not that time. Go to Eda Erdem again. Well, 3 out of 4 is not bad, is it? Now she goes to serve. Connection was perfection. 10-7, Turkey, set 2. Dominican Republic won the first set. So Marta. A crunch across from Braylin Martinez. Turkey just about hustle that joust. 2 hands into back court. Şahin, then Ozbay, then Baladin. Right on that set. It's going to take a good spike. It gets an excellent spike from Braylin Martinez. She's absolutely whipped that at Şahin in the back court there. And that's power play. So here's Neverka Marte then for Dominican Republic on the serve. Get a lucky roll, Turkey there. Cansu Ozbay. Good serve, overpass. So this should be Turkey's ball. It is Turkey's ball. It's Karakurt lifts herself into double figures for the match. slowly had a role of more prominence in this second set as Ebra Karakurt. And now Marcus Quick calls a timeout for Dominican Republic.
No i mamy pierwszą okazję, żeby zobaczyć, któż kibice są głośniejsi. Panie, wy, panowie, spójrzcie sobie do góry, zaraz się powinien wyświetlić wielcy melodii.
Arriba, ella está sacando duro. Tú estás queriendo llevar la bola y ve que está atrás. Solo para arriba, jugamos elevado. Y seguimos el juego. Pero si la bola está en el aire, de una vez arriba. No esperes que baje.
La rotación interior. Buena bola aquí. Ahora no, ahora
Turkiye with a 4-point lead over Marcus Quick's Dominican Republic here in set 2. Good serve. Nothing Marta could do but punch it heavy. Turnover. And now it's Martinez with the serve. So a little bit of deflation with that. They isolate the blocker, although Karakurt was there, it's scant resistance really to the swinging of Peña Isabel. One-on-one. Now Geraldine Gonzalez. Pick up. Keep it opposite side, great block. Shahin with Gunesh. Well, that was the chance. That's what happens when you get a team out of system. So Geraldine Gonzalez ended up setting there the blocker to her namesake Gaila. Well, they were out of system again that time, but made the most of it. Gonzalez winning the point, and then next to serve, Gaila Gonzalez, that is. Back set for Karakurt. Goes heavy. Super defense in the backcourt there by Dominican Republic. But the two hands come over. Because the libero has to set it. Shahin reckons she gets a beat on the block. Yeah, that reaction, the instant the ball just squeezed off the back end of the court there. She was turning around and saying to Coach Guidetti, come on. We've got a decent shout here at winning a challenge for the block touch. We shall see. So Shahin here with the swing. Bends that middle finger back. Yeah, the reaction, the instant reaction from the players involved is often quite telling. So it's 15-11. Karakurt there, serving up Peña Isabel. Scurry it up, Peña Isabel wipes out off that block. Shaheen to hit. Not that time, not that time, Shalia Shaheen. She's gone high over the top of the block and missed it clean. Can't breathe easy just yet, Turkiye. From Kyra Pena Isabel with another serve, which she floats safe. Run around, they block Erdem. So Shaheen as the end point, second phase there for Turkiye. Tough one to take that because they just got the well, they just got the momentum back there in that rally, and Martinez goes and does that. Shaheen at Pena Isabel, that's better Braylin Martinez that time. Just windmills that up and over the set and buries it. I mean, she may be a libero, Brenda Castillo, but he can set as well. Baladin opens the hand out, rolls it. Big punch down the sides. Invasion again, front court. The Dominican Republic now move to within one of Turkey's tally. Down come the arms. They take ripples. And Erdem just rues the indiscipline. Deep serve from Janeri Martinez. Erdem with a run around. Martinez ideally positioned there to block. And Dominican Republic pick up. Martinez then to spike it. And they're level. What a great recovery operation over the course of the last 6, 7, 8 points from Dominican Republic. Looked like Turkey was set to cut them loose. Not a bit of it. So now hold. That's the idea for Janeri Martinez. Baladin, oh. Aggression, channeled the correct way. Gets Turkey back into the lead. So here's Erdem. Battle of reflexes. Tight in on the net here. It's all very front court. Baladin buries the cross court. 18-16. Turkey had their little wobble. But Erdem will get another serve here. Now they just extended to 2 points out here, Team Turkey. Great serve. Erdem, well, no sooner the Dominican Republic just pulled themselves up and clambered to get level. Oh, Turkey go and do this.
A z Państwa strony ruszają animatorzy, żeby wybrać 3 osoby, które najlepiej kibicują do konkursu, który się obejdzie
la concentrazione per passo, solamente eso, va a pasar la bola. Ella está sacando duro, va arriba, y no vámonos solos. Aquí una cosa, aquí estamos todos en lo mismo. Nadie está hablando para molestar a nadie, estamos hablando por lo mismo, para ganar el partido. Vamos, confianza.
captain bringing it right now for Turkey, Eder Erdem. Now Castillo, doesn't really matter when they force Dominican Republic out of system, and it's Castillo with the touch on 2. She has to set. No worries. So 2 points is the gap. Marte here with that float serve at her opposite number, Baladin. Gunes blocked back. Gunes goes again. Here, see the hands go up. Tough one, she's missed it. Two goes at it. They were determined to break that middle ground there, Turkey. But Marta, is she going to float another? She is going to float another, and it doesn't drop in time. Osby. Awkward connection there from Brailyn Martinez. Just missed that clean. And all of a sudden, that unforced error. And Turkey now look good for this set. Marta backslides it. Martinez punches into the block. No steerage on that, so gap is back to 2. Bethania de la Cruz Peña comes in for Brailyn Martinez. She's the Deportivo Nacional player. So 4 others from the Dominican Republic champions in the crew here in Poland. That's why she's brought in. Oh, she's just sent it wide, just. In-out challenge. But that's why she's in, Brailyn Martinez, just to provide a little bit of extra pressure with the serve. We're going to see whether she got it right, whether it's the perfect substitution in terms of the service rotation. It was an ace after all. Did it clip anything of the line? That's nigh on a perfect serve. So, hold on to your hat still. Turkey just can't put Dominican Republic away in this set. It's 21 plays 20 now. Another good serve, goes to the opposite line. Back set, Baladin has to crunch that. She does crunch that. They were really locked in from the service reception there, Turkey. And now it will be Hande Baladin to serve. (22 plays 20). Sharp on the angle. Another big cross court, that's missed, and that could be curtains in this set for the Dominican Republic. That had to land. Disappointing miss in the circumstances, because it was looking like a good transition. So Baladin again, catches that net. Now they backslide it. And we'll be back on serve thanks to Gaila Gonzalez's spike And it's going to be Geraldine Gonzalez now. Well, she's been subbed out for Larisma Martinez. A rare bit of court time for Martinez. Floats that serve. Karakurt! Turkey have 3 set points. Boz comes in. Zaragunis is the player withdrawn. Good serve that. Rescue operation wasn't bad either from Dominican Republic. Then Karakurt just flops that over the top. Turkey level up the contest. They've taken set 2 here at 25-21. They had enough staying power in the end. Well, Dominican Republic just kept snapping it away at Turkey, but a couple of mistakes right at the death there. And for the first time here in Pool B in Gdansk, we have a match that goes beyond straight sets. It's taken 5 matches, but Turkey or Dominican Republic will have to win in 5 or 4 here. Great contest shaping up. 25-21 Dominican Republic in the first, 25-21 Turkey in the second. 16 attack points to 10 for Turkey. Just the 2 blocks in a match for the spikers so far, and an ace apiece.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Dziewczyny do nas jeszcze na pewno wrócą i to jeszcze w spotkaniu.
A my po prostu znajdujemy się na umiejscowieniu specjalnego konkursu. Zapraszam tutaj do mnie, chodźcie, śmiało. Parę pytań. Cześć, jak masz na imię? Skąd do nas przyjechałaś? Wow, no to super. Brawo dalej w stopetu. Dalej. O, też. Witam, skąd jesteś? Wow, ale nie na piechotę. Nie na piechotę. Wielkie brawa dalej z Warszawy. No i ostatni rodzynek nasz cześć. Cześć Marcin, skąd jesteś? Z Poznania. Sopot, Warszawa, Poznań, wielkie brawa dla kolegi. No i teraz pytanie małe. Pytanie czy wyzwanie? Pytanie, dobrze. I strzelisz siatkówkę, Cyrus? Siatkówkę policjeli w naszym pole, tak? Dobrze, to jaki wynik skończył się wczorajszy mecz Polska-Tajland? Czy to jest dobra odpowiedź? Oczywiście, że tak było. 3-0, wielkie brawa. No i kolejne pytanie również dla Ani. Pytanie czy wyzwanie? Pytanie, dobrze. Będzie podchwytliwe. Ile Polki zdobyły małych punktów? Czy to jest dobra odpowiedź? Oczywiście, że tak, 5 punktów. Brawo, brawo, brawo. No i ostatnie pytanie czy wyzwanie? Okej, dobra, mamy środek i wziął wyzwanie. No to zadać na Magdalena. Częścią pomożesz.
Set 3. Dominican Republic and Turkiye are 1 set all here. Pool B of the World Champs. A low-key opening to the 3rd set of the Dominican Republic serve of Yonkira Pena Isabel. Turkey make the mistake. A deceptive serve. And the ball's down on the floor. Tip. All the power taken down there by Karakur. Karakur, the teammates of Handa Baladins, a generation that have come through. Under 23 world champs, silver medalists in 2015. They won that competition 2 years later in 2017, and it's formed the backbone of the squad that has become a real contender for all the big events since. And the one glaring omission, really, as far as Turkey are concerned, is the World Championships. Just haven't made any impression, really, on the Worlds. Dominican Republic just error strewn at the start of this set. Best Turkey have ever done at the Worlds, 6th place in 2010. It's only the 5th time they've made a championship event. Karakur just flops that onto Marta. There goes Martinez. So big power all the way across court there. They chicken wing it. The Dominican Republic, and finally the ball comes well on that spike from the back court. There was a attack line fault. So Martinez and Castillo get in the way, and yeah, there's the fault. Pena Isabel. Running around and the spike. Janeri Martinez, the blocker. She will now serve. Just about clearance on the net there. There's Karakur. It cuts it again. It's just off speed and off pace into Gonzalez. That connection is sufficient to get the ball dropping stone dead. Gunesh goes heavy, and then Ojbai, nice and quick AB set, then Martinez. So a clever flop there into space on the diagonal. And Martinez again. Oh, how have they got that back into play? Eventually shoveled over by Shaheen. The way out of system should be Dominican Republic ball. It is Dominican Republic ball. It's Braylon Martinez with the finish finally here. Had a good game, 13 points all in. Karakur, lovely combination there. Ojbai, Karakur getting the job done and dusted for Turkiye. And now it's Ebrar Karakur. She has 14 attacks, 14 points. Nice idea with a set. The block was well formed. Erdem with the run around, misses the swing. 6-4. with Braylon Martinez next to serve here. Great blocking. Jonkaira Palapena Isabel. She gambled right that set was going to be switched to Erdem, occupying the opposite position. Oh, floated through. Well, pretty incomprehensible leave there from Team Turkiye. I've seen way more power on serves than this. One of them ducks out of the way, and then Baladin and Shahin say to each other, you take it. In the end, neither did. There's a roll for Shahin to catch plenty of the block. 7-6. Good hustle. Kyla Gonzalez, the end point of that attack. Off that reception, they managed to set it and get the transition. Gonzalez has killed the point, 7-7. Osbai for Baladin. She wipes out, 8-7. Point for point here in the third set now. We go 8-8. Karakurts. What a pickup again from Castillo. Well, the shot was good enough in the end, but again, it's Castillo who makes up that ground to almost pull off one of the digs of the week here. A diminutive libero from Dominican Republic. Ojbai serves to the middle. Marte for Peña Isabel. That's a monster block. So always in control there, Ebrar Karakurt. Here's the set, nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little bit off the net, in fairness. Peña Isabel there. Back set, needed to be a good spike. Was a good spike. Smoothness in transition, the absolute key there for Dominican Republic.
Challenge requested by Team Turkiye. Team Turkiye wants to check the block.
They decided to eschew the challenge. Hidetti had put in a block touch challenge there. Saying there was no block. Thus rendering this a clean out. Martinez spikes, well, off the inside of the outside, and then over the top of the inside blocker. So it was clean, and it was a good job that they did challenge it, because there was no block touch.
No, because I was a block touch, and there was no touch. You can play the early. Oh, the decision was block touch, not out.
You asked for challenge. You asked for challenge. Yes, please, it was out. You called that. He asked for challenge, and you gave that.
The initial call was out off the swing, but with a block touch. That's what Ivailo Ivanov gave to begin with. Then Guidetti says, well, there was no block touch, so it was a clean out, so it's our point. But the video seemed to back him up on that.
It was out. 10 minutes out.
And that's where we go to after all. So, after all that, it is a Turkiye point. Osbite. So Zach Castillo. Marte gets them into system. Peña Isabel. First point of the attack there. Dominican Republic again with Peña Isabel. Then off the block, and after all that, they managed to side out. Error in rotation. Smooth, really smooth. Great pass, the set to Gunesh, and she crunches that. 12-10 Turkiye. And a Baladin for the serve. No hold of serve to speak of here for Dominican Republic. Turkey go 13-11. Martinez off the block. Oh, Turkey back in control, a little bit out of system. In truth, they hustle it with Ebrar Karakurt. Zeragunish with the serve. Turkey have just extended out to a lead of 3 here. Set number 3. It's one set apiece. Brilliant blocking. Shaheen. That was inspired from the Exashabasi player. By no means one of the tallest in the ranks of Team Turkey, but well, she extended well enough there, didn't she?
Volea para arriba, no para la malla, jugaba elevado, no hay necesidad. Muchachos, vamos a concentrar, no puede pasar por el medio bloqueo. No hablaba con la tendida, es 6-1, la tendida, no puede estar así la tendida. Sí, de frente para ella, de frente para ella.
Martinez, oh, there's no stopping Turkey right now. They're harnessing all the energy and emotion, and they're in a moment. They really are. Zeragunish will serve again. A little bit of a scramble, so Dominican Republic at least give Marta the serve. You just sense, though, that Turkey have turned the screw a little in this second set. In this third set, even. Or a process that started in the second. Karakurt gets it back from Oshbai. Clever shot just into space. Again, reads that front court defense and the way it was forming, and then says, well, rather than punch a hole through, I'm just going to try something different and flop it. And if Shaheen comes in. So that's a setter switch. Shaheen sisters out on court at the same time here. Karakurt gets the serve wrong. Backslides, that's a crunch. Erdem, Castillo with that set. There's just enough force taken out with that containing block. And then when they go to the other side, Turkey find a way. 18-13, looking good now with his cushion of 5 points as Shaliha Shaheen goes to the inline. So Marta dead weights that, nice and cozy for Gaila Gonzalez. There's Geraldine Gonzalez. Good block. Twisted up and out there from the floor by Eder Erdem. But Dominican Republic again with Gonzalez. And then with a free ball, Peña Isabel. Oh yeah, she got something of the block. Good job as well. Super hit from way off the net. Eder Erdem on the serve. So Martinez missed. It was Peña Isabel finally with the attack point contact there. And there goes Handa Baladin, who misses high over the top. Camille Dominguez in. Gonzalez, who steps out of the firing line. Marta too. That's the switch. Dominguez for Marta at setter. And then Bethania de la Cruz Peña for Gonzalez as the substitute hitter. Pick up, Barif Shaheen at least gets them in system. And it's Handa Baladin, a couple of misses creeping into the game now. Well, she's got that off the block. Fairness, Baladin did her a disservice there. Apologies for that. Dominican Republic, I think, sensing the writings on the wall a little bit here in set number 3, so we've gone for a net touch challenge. This they hope will reverse the awarding of that point because of a potential net violation by Turkey. Bit of a nudge of the tape there. The block misses. Are we going to go for back-to-back challenges? One from Dominican Republic, one from Turkey. Yeah. Again, it's the reaction there of the players forming that block. Zera Güneş and Handa Baladin, who say, well, that was legal. We just got that down on the floor, either on or inside the line. Whatever it caught, something of the paint. And it did catch something of the paint. So that is a legal block. An excellent block. Are we happy? Another delay because of the timeout.
No le dé para el medio de bloqueo solamente, batea, mano de afuera. Tiene tendida, tiene pete elevado. Muchacho, es un punto y estamos en el juego. Vamos,
These two met at the Volleyball Nations League in the Rimini bubble last year, 2021, when the world of volleyball sort of emerged blinking into the light after the pandemic. Dominican Republic won that match in 4 sets, 3-1. Wow, another challenge. That's a challenge after each of the last 3 points. The serve that no one's quite sure whether it's landed in or out. And in amongst those 3 challenge points, we had a timeout as well. It's just all gone a little disjointed, happens now and again. So here's the serve. Was it an ace serve? It was an ace serve. It's caught a piece of the line right on the edge with a compression at the back. Oh. So it's 23-16. No ace serve there. But there's too much work to do here. They're not going to get 6 back. Oshbay to get them over the line for Elif Shaheen at the end of set 3. There's Oshbay straight back into the action. Oh, Martinez goes up just with that bunch fist. Gambles there that the spike is going to get somewhere near that. Gets a wish. Karakord buries the cross court. 6 set points now for Turkey. It's on 21 points for the match. Ebrar Karakurt. Here's Hande Baladin, who's aced that. She's found the line. And Dominican Republic, having won 7 sets in a row at these World Champs, without a reply, have now lost 2 on the spin. Turkey have taken control of this Pool B match. They lead by 2 sets to 1. They need just 1 more set for the victory. That's how it looks. Dominican Republic with the opening set 25-21. Turkey with a second 25-21. And now they've taken the third 25-18. Guidetti and his Turkey team are restoring the balance.
Wygrywa drużyna w czerwonych strojach, no to od razu przebrały się nasze dziewczęta z Sopotu, cheerleaders. Dowód rozpoczął swój występ. Chłopaki na brawa. Dziękujemy bardzo.
A do Państwa już wyznają nasi animatorzy z kolejnymi prezentami od WP, naszego sponsora medialnego. To kibiców tych, którzy są głośni, który sektor najmocniejszy teraz okazji, aby zdobyć jakiś skupowi. Za 13 sekund dokładnie wracamy i rozgrywamy czwarty set.
Jansi was by getting set 4 up and running. The team, Turkiye, 2 sets to 1 to the good. The opening serve though from Osbay is turned over and Dominican Republic get on the serve. Miss down the line. Sloppy from Turkiye. Güneş. Her first involvement, her first troubling of the scorers charts in set 4. And Baladin serving at 1-2. (3-1) Dominican Republic. One previous meeting at the FIVB Volleyball Women's World Championship between these two. Came in 2010 in Japan. It was a 5-set thriller in the pool stage. Turkey won it. Big punch, all sorts of ping pong action here. Castillo gets them back in system, and Marte. And then that's into that block, just attacking with that quick middle. Couple of rotation issues for Turkey off serve. And again. Giovanni Gudetti's wife, the former international, the Turkish international, Baha Tokşoy, she played for Turkey in the aforementioned last match 12 years ago in Osaka, when these two met at the World Champs. They also have Edward M out on court there. They wanted to the Dominicans as well. Brenda Castillo played in that match, as did the setter, Niverka Marte. Bethania de la Cruz Peña as well was part of the Dominican setup then. Shaheen crunches that to the corner. Yeah, they just need to wake up a little bit at the start of this set. That's what's happening. Big serve down the middle to Marta. That's a run around. It's a good swing in the circumstances there from Gineri Martinez. Karakurt misses. Shaheen, delicate effort. That's a great piece of defensive operation work there by Dominican Republic. So Shaheen to have forced into the big swing, second time of asking. And that's what gets them their point. Baladin. Power comes down. Tried the tip. It's given Dominican Republic a chance here. That's a great dig there by Jansu Ozbay. Still we're live. They're all over it here, Turkiye. Way out of systems. Ozbay on 3 that time. Then containment in the block. Baladin for the swing. This is it. Great rally. Definitely into mega rally territory. At the end of it, we get a monster block too. Terrific entertainment. Contact comes in from Geraldine Gonzalez. So here's Niverka Marte. So nearly getting a break with that contact. Just belted against Marte here. And she can't quite force it and squeeze it over. Back set punch, Gonzalez gives it the swinger. Now it's Braylin Martinez. Baladin belts that into the block. Chop on that high. Let's make sure it comes over. Forcing the mistake there because it's Karakurt who gets the contact. Oh, that's rolled up and over. And they've really hustled the point there, Turkiye. So this is ebb and flow. Set 4. Jansu Ozbay here with the serve. The deficit is 4 points. Goes out to Castillo, then the block. The wave into backcourt, Ozbay, they're out of system. Zakos, the libero of all people who has to set it. Then Marta to Gonzalez. And she's able to wipe out. (11-6). Nice, solid, honest advantage for Dominican Republic to try and sit on and protect here in set number 4. My goodness, on that downward into the block. They pushed out now to a lead of 6. Guidetti has to call a timeout.
Hold position, if you attack straight and low. Straight and low, there is a block always. We just go against the middle blocker. I didn't see we try one block out. I see one ball outside the block, one. We have to try something in this attack.
Karakurt misses. It's 13-6 here in set 4. Serve to the middle. Oh, that's a deceptive delivery. They're motoring here, wow. It's a lead of 8. Didn't quite expect this. The Dominican Republic in this 4th set. Turkey now forced into the change-up. So we've got Hande Baladin stepping out, and this is Ilkin Aydin, who comes in to give them just a different option. Wing spiker Aydin from Galatasaray. Good start. So, will the Dominican Republic challenge be successful? So Gunesh through the middle. There is no block touch. Don't often see Guidetti's Turkey team being left for dead quite like this. Certainly not with the match in their grip, as it most certainly was. But the service fault makes it 15-7. Ilkin Aydin. And with the first serve, normal service resumed for the Dominican Republic. In transition, Janeri Martinez with the power. And Marte just flats it, cushions it, invites Martinez to hit. Karakurt ducks out of the way of Gaila Gonzalez's serve. And she's wayward. So here's Zera Gunesh now. That'll do. That will do from Bethania de la Cruz Peña. Flat set, Shaheen, that's well played. Shaheen sisters combining to great effect. Elif with the set, Shaliha with the spike. And Karakurt on serve, but it's picked up. As it forces the mistake. And get one back. No, there's no invasion there, say Dominican Republic. It happened right under the nose of Ivailo Ivalov. Maybe a little bit cautious with the challenges from here on in. But Turkey do have the serve, which Karakurt squanders. Shaheen catches the block into backcourt where De La Cruz Peña was stationed. Here comes Shaheen again. Now tries the tip. Mistake there. Can Turkey punish Erdem with a real power play? She absolutely reams that at Gayla Gonzalez, who can't control. Wearing an expression of exasperation there a little bit, Marcus Quick, but needn't be too concerned. I still have this big cushion to the tune of 7 points here. Going to take an almighty run on service for Turkey to get anything like a parity or anything near parity in this set. It wasn't the best set there, and it forced Martinez just to reach into that to get it over on 3. Once again, there's a mistake. So Aydin rolls over the top, goes out to De La Cruz Peña. That's better from Braille Martinez in Dominican Republic. Well, there were mistakes on both sides of the net there, and finally Martinez took that rally by the scruff of the neck and drilled it home. And a tie-breaking set draws ever closer. Wide serve, Karakurt. Look how far off the net she was there, just to get it over on 3. Little tap there. Aydin, Shaheen, Karakurt. 3 in the block there for Dominican Republic. 2 of them follow it across. Oh, and they make the play as well. Gayla Gonzalez, Geraldine Gonzalez between them. Gonzalez, the 2 of them, the Golden Girls. Great piece of blocking there. Short serve on 2, that's clever. Elif Shaheen. Again, the setters have to pick their moments to play that drop shot, dump shot. Shaheen did there. But still a mountain here for Eda and her teammates to scale. Aydin tries to get across to block, but can't steer it. Braille Martinez out, Larisma Martinez in. This for the serve. Well, point for point at present, that'll suit Dominican Republic. There's such wriggle room here in this set that, yeah, they can afford to lose the serve, continue to side out. great pickup. Shimgarekos, the libero. There's Aydin. Well, she's gone really heavy there. Block touch. That's what Guidetti and Turkiye want. So here's the attempt. It's clean. There's no block on that. Not even a flicker, not even a fingernail. So it's 22 plays 13. Madeleine Gillen comes in to mess up the serve. Aydin on serve. So Marta to Gaila Gonzalez. Celia Shahin in bold attempt by Akos. Can't prevent that Dominican Republic attack. Can't direct. plays 14, and it is the 23 Gaila Gonzalez now with the serve. Cushion set, super block. That by Janeri Martinez. Then Castillo gets involved. Marte. Shot comes through from Gaila Gonzalez. They force the mistake. Rolled up and over the top there by De La Cruz. And a shrill whistle brings proceedings to a halt, stone dead. Guidetti, I think, has thrown in a net touch challenge here. So was he right to call it? The score is 23-14 at present. Might end up playing a let point here. So net fault, net touch. Nudge it over. Well, there was a net fault, so he's gone to Hawkeye to say what was given was not correct, i.e. the net fault. So it's going to be set points now for Dominican Republic. First one of them is missed. Squandered. Never mind. They will be wrapping this set up. Just how soon's the only matter of conjecture. So Güneş goes into backcourt there with the Turkish serve. We're in play. Might well be saving another here. It's Miriam Boz. Yep, that's 2 set points saved at least. But it's a huge ask now of Zehra Güneş to keep doing this. At Castillo, yeah, wipes out. That's comfortably done. Nathania De La Cruz Peña levels up this contest, and we will go to a deciding, tie-breaking set. It's 2-2 now between between Dominican Republic and Turkey. Really quite stunning, actually, how Turkey's level dropped off in set 4 there. We don't often see that from a Giovanni Guidetti team. That's how it's looking then. 25-21 for Dominican Republic in the first set. Back came Turkey at 25-21, 25-18. Then Dominican Republic have gone and forced a fifth and final set with a 25-16 win in 25 minutes here in set 4. So we look forward to a rare deciding set at these 2022 FIVB Volleyball World Champs for women. Second involving Turkey, and in the third in the championship as a whole. 4 blocks there for Dominican Republic in that third set. Who can find the level needed over the next 20 minutes of play?
Dziękuję bardzo. Sezon z dziewczynami spotkamy się na pewno w trakcie meczu reprezentacji Polski. Przypominamy, po zakończeniu tego meczu około 20:30 początek spotkania Polska-Korea. A my sprawdzimy, jaką moc w tej chwili są w stanie wytworzyć kibice tego, ale nie. Spójrzcie na ekranie, tam pojawił się taki siatkarz. Ten siatkarz jest magiczny, bo on zagrywa tak mocno, jak Państwo głośno dopingują. 3, 2, 1, teraz! Jak na próbę, to całkiem nieźle. Ale teraz bardzo poproszę, żeby było tak przynajmniej z 1,5 raza głośniej, tak żeby ta zagrywka była naprawdę mocna i solidna. 3, 2, 1, teraz! Tutaj na tym sukces zabrakło. Jak ta piłka była już nad siatką, to troszeczkę opadliśmy z nim. 81 km na godzinę. Nie jest źle, bo wszyscy szykują się przede wszystkim na mecz reprezentacji Polski, ale przed nami tak w spotkaniu Turcja-Dominikana. No to jeszcze sprawdźmy, jak rozkładają się sympatie, kto wygra to spotkanie. Czy ten mecz wygra Dominikana? Okej, a może ten mecz wygra Turkiye?
The stage is set then for a tie-breaking set. Turkey and Thailand went to 5 at the weekend in Arnhem. Thailand won that, 15-13. Elsewhere at these World Champs, seen Serbia winning 5 against Bulgaria, also in the Gelredome cross in the Netherlands. So just a third match that has gone the distance here at these 2022 FIVB Volleyball Women's World Championships. 2-2 between Dominican Republic and Turkey. The team in red, Turkey, serving first. Right away to start as well. Back into the line. Goodness me, that was tight. Osby goes again, same sort of distance. A little bit shorter that time. Karakots finds the gap, Backcourt doing its job though. And there's Baladin burying that. So Marta rolls it up and over the top. And there's Gunesh. So Marta, and again, Turkey blocked brilliantly. Just a case really of teams having to reset when it gets into a 5. Because it all gets condensed into the tie-break moments. 2-1 Turkey, and they're on serve. So Marta gets Dominican Republic in system, and Braylin Martinez finishes. So 2-2. We're set to go all the way. Gaila Gonzalez. The Karakurt spikes that downwards. Gunesh goes up and over the top. It's a good big swinging serve that. It's forced the mistake. So Osbai serves it up there to Ebrar Karakurt. Castillo involved. Big high free ball. Back set. Karakurt. Oh, again. They picked it up magnificently here, Dominican Republic. That was the way it was looking at least, but well, she manages to get that spin. So whistling over the top of the ball again there, Ebrar Karakurt. Makes it so difficult to defend. There's contact there off Marte, the setter, but she can't turn it into a playable ball. 4-2. Castillo to Marte. So flat there, Martinez. No backlift on it, which made it difficult. And then Shahin gets the shot wrong. 4-3. Karakurt over the top. Now with a serve, the giant Turkey opposite, Ebrar Karakurt. That's Marte. So Baladin, Osbey, Shahin. Containment on that block. They get in system, work it down the pipe. It was the right move, using Braylin Martinez, stationed behind that 3-meter line. Again, it was very composed and controlled. Good approach, good attack there by Dominican Republic. It's 5-4. It's Janeri Martinez with the service here. Backslide, Erdem. Just a little bit mistimed that. It goes down as a mistake. And it's just waved back across for 5-5. Janshi was by out. Elif Shahin comes in. Karakurt smashes into blocking hands. Dominican Republic contain. Great defense on both sides of the net here. Then the tip, judged to absolute glory perfection by Gaila Gonzalez. That was spectacular. Oh yes, what a way to win it. The defenders did their bit as well. Braylin Martinez backcourt. I love this play. It takes 4 of them out of the game. Shahin with that reception. She's gone through the middle. She's hit it out clean. Karakourts had to make that shot. Gets it to 7-6. Turkey back on serve. Going to be Ilkin Aydin. Castillo, that's a little bit heavy. Chance here for Turkey. Oh, they've done well to get back in system and recalibrate their approach here. Turkey can't put them away. So Marta, well, scoops it to backcourt. Oh, it was all just too congested. The battle of wills and reflexes tightening on the net there. And it was Turkey who made the play. 7-7. Set perhaps wasn't perfect. Set's got to be so spot on, certainly when you've got a runner coming from backcourt like that. So Marta switches it back. Gonzalez, that's a real rifle drum of a shot. At least forces the mistake in a roundabout way. Off for Martinez. Gonzalez, the Castillo turns into the setter. Two hands come over from De La Cruz Pena. Then there's Karakourts. Oh yes, she made the shot. 8-7. Fantastic contest. Back set, Karakourt goes for the tip. Dominican Republic read it. De La Cruz Pena. Little bit of a gap opening up at 9-7. Over it comes, that's the loose ball. Ojbay dispatches it.
Mucho la bola en K2 para el zaguero. Vamos muchachos, es una rotación y estamos en el juego.
De La Cruz Pena, brilliant block again. Castillo does well just to lift it up and over. Indeed, anything off that, Eder Erdem then misses the shot. Two back. Two back for the Dominican Republic. Caracourt. It's an absolute beast of a spike. It's Gonzalez who tries to cover the front and the middle of that net. Just gets the block wrong. Follow-up serve into the net. 11-10, could still go either way. So in is Martinez Caro, by the looks of things, Luisma Martinez. Braylin rotated out. Back set, Caracourt goes huge. Castillo plenty on it. And then Martinez is off the net. As she flops that to Caracourt. Finally it's Ander Baladin who scuffles that against and then off the block. Martinez! She needed to make that, she did. That's a really sharp piece of spiking from Braylin Martinez. So next to serve here is Madeleine Gillen. Well, it's a real challenge here for the youngest player in the squad at just 21, Madeleine Gillen. Oh, they are so close to containing Caracourt's spike, but she chalks up another point.
Y después de llegar a sacando un punto y bloqueo, Entra para aceptar se queda contigo, está con la chiquita ya, tú, ¿verdad? Y siempre moviéndola, ¿está bien? Recuerda que cada cosa se mete de una vez, el otro es siempre agresivo. ¡Vamos!
Martinez, again she goes cross court. There's just contact on that from the libero. Back over it comes again. Back slide, oh yes! Gayla Gonzalez goes cross court. Well played.
No problem. At this moment, everything we do, I want to see courage. I don't want nothing that we hesitate. And we don't. If we hesitate, we don't deserve nothing. We go courage. We set with machete back, we attack strong, and we have confidence. Stay to back, here is action. Not to back, here is action. One side out, we go.
(13-12) Turkiye. They're on the verge. Karakurt goes huge. Oh, the very limits of the playing surface there being used by Dominican Republic. They've done really well to keep it going that far. Well, Karakurt, top scorer in the match, gets them finally to match point. It is 14-12 here in the deciding set. 2 hours, 20 minutes deep. And the serve is going to be with Zeragunesh. Safe in the middle. There goes Martinez, gets the shot through. And Dominican Republic save 1 match point. Make a switch up as well. So it's going to be Braylin Martinez here with the serve. Looks like they've just switched in Dominguez. Backslide. Karakurt. Oh, she's missed it. She's missed it. She wants a block touch. We thought that was the moment when Ebrar Karakurt was going to seal the deal. So the initial call is a Dominican Republic point to make it 14-all. The instinct there was yes, look across, we've got a challenge remaining, so we need to call that challenge in. Well, if it did get a block touch, it's the match for Turkiye. Did it get a touch? I think it's clean. Oh no, it's bent to finger back. It was a contact there off the Dominican Republic blocker, and Turkiye have the win. So